Legislation.
Yeah, what I would say to folks is if all you're going to do is legislate on guns, then you're not dealing with the whole issue. You gotta do some stuff on guns, but you also have to deal with mental health and substance abuse. Because if you don't, then all you're doing is being political.
I agree with that. So, you agree there should be some new legislation on assault
I think that there has to be a complete package, Mika, of all that stuff being dealt with at once. Deal with the weapons that you think you need to deal with, but if you don't deal with mental health issues, you don't deal with substance abuse issues, and you don't deal with violence in these video games in the media, if you don't deal with all of it, you're not going to eliminate the problem or even reduce the problem, in my view. Because that disturbed young man in Connecticut, his mother legally owned those guns in Connecticut, which is a pretty tough gun law state. And why wasn't he getting mental health treatment? If that young man had cancer, his mother would not have hesitated to bring him to the doctor to get his cancer treated. But somehow, with mental illness, there's such a stigma to it because we don't talk about it. And I'll give you an example in Camden. We had a young mother addicted to crack who decapitated her child high on crack and then killed herself. Now, what we've done in New Jersey is I signed into law an initiative I put forward which says now for first-time drug offenders, no more going to jail. You go mandatory to rehab for a year. Warehousing these people isn't working. And we need to get these people treatment. It's an illness. And so I think we have to have that entire discussion. And I think if we politicize it, Mika, and we just talk about one thing, then we're going to lose it.
I agree with you, but if it was comprehensive, you would support stricter gun legislation.
If it was comprehensive, there's no doubt in my mind that we could come to an area of compromise. But it's got to be comprehensive. And if it isn't, then you're going to have the same kind of gridlock in Washington you've had all along.
Me too.